Hey guys, this is my third video I'm recording in a row, and this time I'm going to be telling you about 5 anime that I would say that you should probably check out. And they're 5 of the most recent that I've seen since I haven't been doing reviews. I thought I'd just give them all in one go because I don't really want to go back and make reviews for them. So, number 5 on the list is Batum, and basically it's kind of like Battle Royale. People get stuck on an island, they have bombs, and they all have to try and kill each other. And they have to get these little things out of each other's hands, and once you have enough of them, you're permitted to leave the island. And that's just a really brief summary of it. In the anime, there's a video game called Batum, and some of the people, including the main character, actually play that video game before they get trapped on the island, doing the exact same thing. And apparently everything they do is being recorded or watched by the powers of the world, which is pretty interesting. So, number 4 on the list is Another. And this kind of reminds me of Final Destination, only a lot better. And basically in this school, middle school, high school, whatever, for some unknown reason, at most years, people just start dying in accidents or whatever. Just kids start dying. And there's a number of reasons, I guess, that this can start happening. And the main character, he starts out by, getting into some of these things that really he shouldn't be doing, and if he would have been at the school longer, then he would have known that, but it turns out pretty bad for him as well as everyone else. And then number 3 on the list is not number 3, because it's a 3-way tie, because I could not decide which one of these I should say is the best. So, because I love them all for kind of different reasons. So these are Oreshura, Ishida and Asakura, and Yuru Yuri. And let's start with Oreshura. This one, it kind of reminds me of a dating sim, how there's several girls that are all interested in the main character, and he's got to go through and choose one by the end. And sadly, there's not a dating sim based on this, because I would definitely play it, because I really love this show. And I would highly recommend it if you're into that kind of show, because it's got drama and stuff, but it's also a really funny, really goofy, lighthearted show, which I always like that kind of thing. Next, Ishida and Asakura. Now, this show was hysterical. I watched it with about 5 or 6 other friends, and we laughed pretty much the entire time. I would highly recommend watching this one. And it's really short. All of the episodes are only a few minutes long. They are non-consecutive. They don't really have anything to do with each other. It's a new story every time, pretty much. A couple of things stay the same, including the first about a minute of the show is always the exact same animation with different audio, so that's pretty funny in itself. This show is very ridiculous, and I would kind of say it's aimed at a more adult audience. I was going to say mature, but mature not really, because the humor is kind of ridiculous and great. So I'd highly recommend checking it out. You can watch the whole series in probably under an hour. So last is the thing I'm currently watching, that is Yuru Yuri. And this, as some of you may be able to figure out by the name, is about lesbians. But not just that, there are no men in the show. And, well, there are, but you never see their faces, and they're only there for a second. There are no male main characters. All of them are female. And they're all in middle school, and it's just a really goofy, hilarious show. And not in the same way that Ishida and Asakura is, because Yuru Yuri is more family-friendly, I guess, and more, I don't know, it doesn't really have anything bad in it, even though a lot of you will think Yuri, think it's more adult. It's not. This can pretty well be recommended to all ages. All of these are series that I've seen and personally recommend. Yuri I'm over halfway done with, but I'm not entirely done. But it just it generally stays the same. So I can't see it getting any worse because it's just kind of the same. Actually, as it got to the second season, which I started, and I'm on like episode 3 or 4 of, it got even funnier. So let's hope it gets even better, and let's hope you guys watch some of these shows. Even though, 5 and 4 on the list of 1 through 5, they're the lowest, they're still good shows. Another is definitely a really good show. It's really serious. Batum is pretty serious, but I watched that with friends, so it kind of wound up being not quite as serious. But, it's a good story if you've seen Battle Royale. So, anyway, I just thought I'd make this as a quick video, and hope this has been insightful. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Later.